Good morning. This is Friday morning. Blue sky, sunshine, looking pretty good. Okay, so Friday morning, and I'm on my way to the lab. So we started a mastermind group on Facebook, on Facebook, and we invited networkers, basically networkers. Now, just imagine that if everybody gets the whole idea and they started to invite their 10 friends, networkers, selectively. So there will be a stacking process going on in terms of according to the timeline. Now, because it's a starting point, it doesn't really matter because we are going to stack them dense, very dense. 2 by 2 matrix. Think about that. And 2 by 2 matrix is like, oh, go and look for your own people. That's not what should be done, because I was I was told that the people are being told to say put 10 on your left, then 10 on your right. But that is asking you to go do it yourself. Okay, we don't want to do that. We want to do it a little bit faster than that. So in our mind, we got to think about how to win. Okay, how to win, how to get, let's say, shortcut or reduce the process of looking for people, which is tough. Now, out of 10 people, maybe 2 or 3 could even want to do it, let alone doing it. Okay, the what I call the need to do it, the urgency and stuff like that. You need to be present there in the quality of the person before he can even want to do it, right? So it's going to be tough. So we want to go over that. We want to jump over that hurdle. Okay. Now, I have a lot of what they call explaining to do, because it is very clear in my head, but it's difficult for me to, let's say, explain it to you, because these concepts have been accumulated over a long period of time. So you have to try to grasp my concept. Okay. And now I feel very relaxed because everything is falling into place. Okay, it's all about speed. Yeah, you can do the old networking style. You can do the conference call, or maybe even hotel meeting calls, and then you can do conference call like what the old school people are doing, and expect people to come in and say, oh, go do your left 10 people and do your right 10 people. You understand what I'm saying? It's like asking you to do it yourself. And we know that kind of ratio is not going to happen for everybody, simply because people are lazy. That's a bare fact. Okay, so we're going to find out some new ways, creative ways to win. And the easiest way, I'm telling you, is to stack. But the stacking connotation inside their mind is, oh, I'm going to stack all my family members. That's not allowed. That's all negative. Okay, I'm talking about stacking cookies. Okay, the best picture to picture it is a cookie jar, and you toss all the cookies, the square cookies, the round cookies, and the triangular cookies, everything tossed in one shot. It's not arranged, so it's loose. Okay, and that's how people build their organization, because they kind of just let it happen. No, we want to make it happen by stacking. Why stacking? Is because when you stack it, say you stack the square cookies together in a stack, and the round cookies in a stack, that's the densest. Okay, I understand it's the density that we want. Okay, so in the 2 by 2 matrix, which is the smallest matrix, you only have 6 people. Now, reduce it to an easier term called 6 names. It doesn't matter who, because basically it is realization of this concept, and you are using a timeline to stack them. So the moment even a non-networker, when he grasps it, if his mind is open enough to grasp it, he will get onto the action too. So 6 names means 2 in the front and 4 at the bottom. Now, even that is still slow. Now, I developed something called make it happen for the direct. When you make it happen for the direct, it's instant. Okay, why instant? It's because they require one left, one right. So instead of looking for fish, looking for people, You eliminate that process by giving the fish away. So you qualify directly for the direct, and it's a passive forward motion. So the person got to understand that they have to do the same. So by passing it forward to the direct, you already qualify the person instantly. Now we can do all this on paper, understand? Everything can be constructed on paper first. And paper is used, we are using pencil and eraser to write the name. So we can erase that, we can rearrange the order. Why on paper? Is because there's no resistance, there's no payment, there's no nothing. It's just structuring, okay? So when you structure right, structure it then it's gonna happen for you. Because looking for people to recruit them is tough. It's against the current. They don't want to join, okay? But when you make it happen like that, it's like stupid not to join. It's really stupid not to join because they don't get it, because they're confused. What are you trying to do with me? See? So the mindset is what we are handling with. The mindset is the problem, because people are having mental block. They have negativity fill up to the brim, and sometimes the negativity hardens into a concrete block, and you have a problem because there's no space for new stuff. And I'm telling you, there are people like that. Okay, I don't want to name names, but I know exactly who they are. Blocks, cement blocks, very hard to change, okay? And that's their own funeral. I mean, basically, if they don't change, it's their own funeral. Because I'm not begging them to come in. I want to help them, but they don't want to be helped. They prefer to stay in the concrete block in the head. So let them be, because there's no time, okay? Urgency, time urgency is the important thing now. So why am I so confident I can do it? Why? Because everything is in place. And I even give myself shit, a time limit, say 4 more months and I'll be on the beach. So I pressure myself. Understand? Sorry that I'm screaming, but that's the way I talk. So basically you give yourself the urgency, because now basically you got everything in place. I'm telling you, system is in place, right? The know-how is in place, the training manual is in place, the program is in place. Everything is in place, understand? Because the time has come. There's no need to waste time anymore. Okay, and don't use all the wrong method. Okay, the wrong method don't get you there. Okay, so now we are using time collapse concept. Amway say 5 years. Bullshit. We don't have to take 5 years to get there. Every night for 5 years, they say. Bullshit. Okay, and then nowadays the modern program say, oh, you can only do it in 2 years. That's good, but not good enough. 2 years is too long. Let's collapse the time. Okay, what is the shortest distance between point A and point B? Oh, it's a straight line. Bullshit. Too long. Work hard, study hard, and get there in 40 years. That's a straight line. And that's bullshit, because it's a fallacy. Okay, so we're going to collapse the time by bringing point A to point B. Bringing point A to point B requires effort. Okay, effort means the correct kind and the wrong kind. So if you cannot exercise the correct action, then it'll take longer to collapse the time. Okay, so here we are talking about now comfortably, on the average, I say 5 to 6 months. How about that? Can you sacrifice 5 to 6 months to learn shorter cuts? Of course. You can waste another 5 to 6 months, no problem. But you cannot afford to waste 2 more years, 5 more years. Okay? So, follow the lead. Now, we have all the steps in place. It is up to you to do the homework. I'm not going to explain to you what the CyberSwarm concept is. You have to go and look up in the videos. We made all those videos. Why should I explain it? Watch the video and grasp the concept. Okay? We have developed something called Stackaroo. What the hell is Stackaroo? Exactly, it is stacking motion. It's like the kangaroo, and we hop. We hop over hurdles and resistance. Okay. Anyhow, the thing is, right now we already started the motion, and those people who are not in the group, think about this. Think about this. I'm gonna go into my next point. 10 minutes. Okay, 2 more minutes. Okay. And then we're going to think about how to fill up the national stadium. How the hell did the stadium fill up 60,000 spectators in 2-3 hours? They have a system called the ticket system. Understand? If you go to the football stadium, they have section A to section E in big letters so that people can see from afar. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong section of the stadium, is over the other side, because you can see the A letter, big letter staring at you, and you are on the E side. You got to go to the A side. So with the ticket system, people can find their seats. Section A, row C, seat number 24. Okay. Section E, row D, seat number 15. Understand? And they find their seat within, say, few hours of time arrival. Now we're going to copy that. And our capacity of the stadium is not only 60,000, could be 6 million, because it's an internet stackaroo stadium. Understand? It could be 6 billion. There is no sitting capacity limit. Okay, so how are we going to fill up this stadium? Section by section. Now, we have developed a sequence where we go seat by seat, row by row, 2 legs, in another comp plan. Now this comp plan requires us to do a 2x2 matrix, and they call that a triad. Doesn't matter, it is a matrix. A matrix is 3x2, 3x4, 3x5, 4x5, something like that, or 5x4. Understand? All different type of width and then depth. So 2x2 is basically 2 wide and 2 deep, and that makes up for 2 plus 4 is 6 people. 6 names, okay? And that's the smallest unit of matrix. Now, a 2x2 is, according to this pay plan, pays your money back and leave you some, okay? Maybe $95 of profit. But we don't want to talk about the program. We don't want to talk about the details, okay? We want to talk about the system. Okay, the system is the one that moves the product and service. And if you don't have the system, forget it about the maximum payout and all this. It's just a pie in the sky. Okay? So learn the system, execute the system, and then things will flow. Now, of course, you want to join the action group. And it's very simple. It doesn't matter if you are in other program, you are in other groups, it doesn't matter. Okay? Because we have solution for that. We use names. Okay? If you want to join this group, all you have to do is donate a name, and you are in the group. And if you don't understand that, we explain to you in another video. Not here. Okay, find out how you can be part of our group. And also part of our programs, because we are not only going to stack in one program. We're going to stack in multiple programs. Not every program is stackable. I'm telling you, it's not, because I've been trying for many years. Stacking in many programs. Not all of them are made equal, okay? A round peg cannot go into a square hole or a triangular hole. Okay, a round peg got to go into a round hole. And it got to have a perfect fit, okay? So we have to look carefully and be discerning enough to choose which program to work on, because we don't have time to do everything. Okay? And I'll explain to you why I choose certain programs and not the others. There are criteria, okay? You have to know, and you have to prepare. And you have to get ready. You got no choice, because you'll be slaughtered if you don't. Okay. Now, Jesus, 14 minutes. Okay, I still got to keep it under 15. 14 minutes, so I might as well use 1 more minute. Okay, so this is good, because we are starting to move, and basically people are starting to get the picture. So it's not just one person getting the picture, because it's starting to become clearer as we have more participants, and they explain it in a different way. Kojak explained it this way. This is the only way I can explain, but somehow Colin explained it in a different way, and then the ordinary people could understand. Maybe I'm running too fast, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I have all these funny concepts, but the point here is I want to win the gold medals. I don't want to do the old method because it's too slow. Okay, I'll see you in the next recording.